Okay, we should be good now. With Bomber, I'll start from the bottom and work my way up. I'll do 3 from the bottom, since they're all 10 pi. You got 2. It's the second and fourth. All right. From Wednesday, yeah, I remember you had like 4, and I was only able to watch 2. Got the Dark World one, nothing interesting. I'll still watch it. Dang, that father going to the grave kind of countered you. But not really, since you can just make Transcendent. Yep. That's about how it goes. And then in the mirror match, you were forced to go first. Yeah, gotta love the guaranteed droplet. Except for this hand, apparently. Oh, right, he was forced to go first. Well, at least in the mirror match, cross-out designator can actually help. Really? Using cross-out on Imperm. I mean, I guess you do want to summon during the battle phase, but all he has to do is, like, make Meteor Burst or Transcendent before the battle phase, and then that's not even an issue. But it looks like it does work out since, you know, you get another turn. Like, he could have just made Meteor Burst here. Like, if I'm not mistaken, he could have just made Meteor Burst and then, you know, wouldn't have mattered. Speaking of, there you go. Really? Seals to spin it back. And then all under Max C, so he's screwed. Dark Hole should be more than enough. And you have another freaking Call by the Grave. I was hoping you would use Dark Hole because the animation for Dark Hole is better. But very nice. It's about how well it goes in the mirror match. If the Tenpai player going second can't OTK, then yeah. The Tenpai player who was made to go first usually ends up winning. Most of the time. Though you do gotta play around Transcendent from the opponent. Three hand traps, and pretty much a one-card combo. You have replays as well? Noted. I'll be sure to get to him, Schwai. Ghost Ogre, huh? I'm pretty sure he's gonna like banish like what, Transcendent? Yep, Transcendent gets banished. You got two. Yeah, you are a bit late. I'm doing viewer replays, but no, I didn't pull from the new pack. Unaffected, that's hilarious. Honestly, he should have just waited until the battle phase to activate Fenrir. That's what he should have done. Because if you would have synchro summoned during the battle phase, unless you would have made, what's it called? Meteor Burst, then Fenrir could have banished a card on your field. Oh, that's hilarious how Ghost Bell can stop a Gamma. And that's all you got. Double Genroku. You don't like mid-pack games and stuff? I mean, I might get me Dragoon and Masterpiece because I do play True Dracos. The other two I didn't watch last time. Okay. Yeah, but I do play True Dracos without all the floodgates, and then I also play. I also plan to use Dragoon in my Shining Sark deck eventually. Where's Winda at? There you are. Nope, that's Shuai. Dark World and Tenpai, but it says, but you said you lost. Oh, the White Forest pack, not rerun? Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I'll pull for that pack either. Probably not. Yeah, you take care, Bomber. Hope you have a good weekend. There's gonna be an main caster deck because you can't really use gems on much. Hey, do what you can. Yeah, branded is very expensive. Yeah, branded is very UR heavy. Honestly, branded I think is probably more UR heavy than Endymion is. I feel like if you had this card, you could put your monsters in defense since they can't be destroyed by battle. Right, Dark World. Yeah, I'd never negate the dangers. Yep, Rainbow. Add the original Rainbow. Okay. Ooh, is he? I think he's gonna try to fusion summon the. You gonna try to fusion summon colorless? Because he added the original rainbow. That's my assumption, is that he was trying to make colorless. Yeah, and he surrenders after that. And Raid Raptors versus Tenpai, but you said you lost this one? You should usually go for the graphic fusion? Yeah, but I'm assuming he was going for colors considering he added the original rainbow. But yeah, figures, 10 by Max C. Senpai, as usual, getting hard carried by a Maxi. That's funny. Hold on, I gotta confirm something. I am confused about something. Was it a material? Your opponent cannot target. Yep, Raider's Wing made it untargetable. Yeah. I don't know if they had Shadow, but I just know that Winda really likes El Shadow Winda. Only Winda and Construct, yeah. Did you time out? Or connection fail? Why'd you... Alt arts, yeah. Why'd you surrender? Is it because, like... I mean, I guess you did lose once he summons Trident Dragon and gets 6k attack. Alright, you said you had 3. Let's watch these. I have the alternate art shadows. Yeah, you had no out to a 6k beater, yeah. I have the alt art shadows IRL because of the shadow structure deck that they have, that they came out with a few years ago. Okay, so we're actually getting to see White Forest in action. I have no idea what this deck does, so I'm just going to be watching and learning. Tuner. It's annoying. A lot of recycling. Hey, there's Madame Vare from the Witchcrafters. Hello. Let's see. Rayquaza, you pull both Glossy and... yeah. I mean, again, Glossy is kind of alright. If they were Royals, I'd understand. Right hand. A lot of face down. Some activities going on. I'm trying to see if there's an animation. Okay, so you have Witchcrafter White Forest. And a fusion summon. With Albion, okay. Mirror Jade? Ah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to face this card a lot now. So it looks like he forced it out. Looks like he forced out the Feather Duster. Or the right hand with Feather Duster. Interesting. Okay, and one against Dinomorphia and Tearlament. Okay. Get a general idea of the deck. I'm gonna speed this up. Casually searching for a hand trap for the opponent's turn. And then, yeah, 1,000 attack for each Witchcrafter card that you reveal. So essentially giving your, giving a monster 2k attack and defense. Used to Maxi and Ash without extenders, yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like trying to slow it down. I was gonna see if he summoned the level 8 Synchro White Forest card. But it doesn't look like he does. Bro's just flailing his Omni Negates. Oh, it's right into Rex turn. And then you just Goddess it immediately. And then that can negate. Big welcome. Your editor just informed me that they censored the Call by the Grave. Yeah, I saw it in the. They made a notification about it. If you check the notifications in game, they literally told you that they changed the Call by the Grave icon. They said it was to make the profile pic more visible because Called by the Grave was covering it up. But yeah, we all know why they changed it. Ah, Tearlament, right. Thankfully he whipped. People were memeing on it to make it look like one of the weather painter girls was doing something inappropriate. I'll say that. There she is. Yeah, what Shadow said. Dang it, I keep missing Madame Bear's animation. Whatever. She has an animation? I could have sworn she did. I swore she had an animation. Like, I know the Golem one, like the Witchcrafter Golem, whatever her name is, I know she has one, but I could have sworn Madame Bear had one as well. And yep, that's a surrender. So this deck just looks like Spellcaster Negate Turbo. That's essentially what this deck looks like. Only one with an animation? Okay. I don't know why I thought that, what's her name had one then. I'm just checking the list again just to see who all had them. I know Billy the Kid has some. I know Shadow has some. Alright, Quest has 2. Yes, but the negates are all in archetype. Mostly, I'd say. You said you have 2. 1 and 3? Okay. And yes, Shadow, technically Endymion is also Spellcaster Negate Turbo, but at least Endymion can, you know, attempt to do something turn 2, you know? I don't know what White Force does turn 2 yet. Is this dude seriously brick on, what's his voiceless voice? What is this? No, divine. Oh, counter fairies? This counter fairies? Stealth Kragan. Make all water. Monsters water. Yeah. Interesting. Let's see, what was the opponent on? Yeah, it looks like counter fairies. It's weird. I don't know what this is supposed to do. That's what it looks like. This looks like counter fairies turbo. Yeah. I like counter fairies, they just aren't really that good. Like, funnily enough, I only really liked Counter Fairies because I had like a small group of friends in high school who played Yu-Gi-Oh! And we would make like little comics or whatever, and we would make characters who would use like a certain deck, and I had a character who just used light fairies. So when the Counter Fairy deck came out, I was like, ooh, that's nice. That would be something like my character for our group would do. You know? So I've kind of had a soft spot for Counter Fairies since then. And then of course her like main like rival was using Dark Fiends. So when the Layer of Darkness structure that came out, that was like the perfect fit for it. Really? Scaling? You didn't pendulum summon though, Celine. Why scale? Why scale Jackal King instead of Baby Jackal? You could have scaled Baby Jackal and summoned the other Jackal King. Could have had 3 monster negates. Nova, I'm guessing it's going to be Infinity. And Cyber Bond. Rampage, but he can't attack Selene. Hey, he wanted to get rid of that chicken game though. Too bad he's not inflicting lethal. And there goes his battle phase, because he can't attack Selene. Yeah, I think what he could have done to win is use Infinity's effect to attach Selene instead of Jackal King. Jackal King would have tried to negate, Infinity would have negated Jackal King, and then Selene would have been attached, and then he could have had lethal. But of course, people don't really know that Selene has battle protection so long as there's an Endymion card on the field. Like, most people just don't know that. At least he was smart enough to get rid of the chicken game because he knew he couldn't inflict lethal damage with chicken game up. Blame access code for that effect? Yeah, people using Selene just to link climb into access code. Even if people didn't, they still wouldn't know. It's kind of a missed effect. People just see that she holds spell counters and reborns from the grave. But yeah. Okay. Again, I'm just checking the list, seeing who else has it. Again, I know Billy and Shadow both still have replays. I'm just checking I'm just going to the chat again. Elixir didn't say if he had any. I guess we just have Billy. I think we just have Billy and Shadow left then. Oh, Cloud, you have 3? Right. So yeah, Cloud, then Billy, then Shadow. You have bad replays and no one will ever see them. I mean, if you want to show them off, you can. Alright, so we got 3 here. I'll just watch these top 3. Excuse me. But nothing is really impressive. Alright. Well, if you ever want to show off replays, then, you know, I'm always open to show them off. Yep, Doctor. I'm guessing you're gonna make a 4 material Appaloosa here, I'm assuming. Maybe. 3 materials, that works. And you have Majesty Pegasus to still search for Secret Village as well. Ah, another Celine. All spells and he can't activate any of them. Okay. Guess you're just going to wipe up his field then. If that hurts your bane, imagine trying to do this IRL. Yep, and that's the game. Hold on. Bro really had Solemn Judgment and... Okay, Solemn Judgment is not a surprise, but Mirror Force, really? Okay. No, there's no rest in peace for Runic. More like get fucked, Runic. Ah. Well, you can't really use Extra Foolish Burial. Well, you can set it, but you can't activate it. That's the thing. Why? I guess just safer to pass, I guess. You need a spell to set. Does that have to be spell and trap card zone, or can it be in the field zone? Set cards and spell and trap zone, so yeah. Hey, there you go. And he goes for your face down. Yeah. Compulse, spin back the servant. Yeah. First of all, that pendulum opponent had 2 back row and they popped your face down instead of Endymion, so just field wiped, yeah. That's funny, whenever they have 5 rainbow up, they always try to go for any of your set cards to try to stop you from activating monster effects. But all you need is a normal spell to set and you're good to go. Until then, you're just gonna be passing. And there you go. I love when they try to flip skill drain. And now he's all out of, now he's technically floodgated, even though that can be changed. But he can't set any, but he can't activate spells. But yeah, and he surrenders. Hilarious. That's what it looked like. It was a flood. It was a trap deck. I'm assuming it's lab. Skill drain, Daruma cannon, coup clock. Lab was using 5 Rainbow Magician for a bit. Jackal King and Endymion pass. Drawing red reboot turn 1 against Lab is the best feeling ever. Yeah. Well, technically you've won. Yeah, what are you gonna do with that field spell? That's hilarious. What was he gonna do with that field spell? He already used up his normal summon as well. He wasn't gonna do anything with that. Alright. Next up we got Billy the Kid, and then we'll end it with Shadow. When are all these Stunning Ages gonna stop playing these bad decks? Never. Because they don't have any skills otherwise. They're trying to justify having a bad day as playing these brain-dead, degenerate, toxic decks. Let me see which ones from Billy that I didn't watch yet. I'm pretty sure you sent a message. 2nd and 4th, alright. Yeah, right, the 2 I didn't watch, because I remember I watched this one and this one. So we'll watch these 2. And then, again, we'll wrap it up with Shadow's replays. Oh, I didn't say lab, I was talking about stun decks in general. Like stun versions in general, like that was a stun version. Using 5 Rainbow Magician and Skill Drain, that's a stun version. And he was using lab to do so. One of my favorite animations in the game with Scar Red. Yeah, that is such a dope summoning animation. That's a pretty good board. Ah, well, I missed out on Crimson Dragon's animation. I thought he was gonna chain block it. There's the Supernova. Against Valmonica, I feel like this is bullying. Unfortunately, Valmonica is a sad excuse of a pendulum deck. Protect. Yep, there you go. And it just surrenders, yep. And then against Dynamorphia, which is 11 turns. Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it on the last stream, because it was 11 turns. Check this guy. Ash, Bone Archfiend. End. Yeah, I wouldn't say Big Welcome is that bad. It's just that, you know, being used in combination with, like, Lovely Labyrinth, being able to hand rip your opponent, like, turn 1 and all that is annoying as hell. That's about it. But aside from that, Big Welcome ain't that bad. Again, Labyrinth is an annoying deck to face, but what makes it really annoying is all the floodgates people throw into the deck. Like, I definitely agree, a lab is very, very annoying to face. But if they're not playing floodgates, it's not as bad. I'd say pretty much like the biggest annoyance dealing with non-floodgate lab is Daruma Cannon. And I guess Transaction Rollback. Transaction Rollback are the only real annoying things to deal with in lab. Well, the non-floodgate version at least. This goes on for 11 turns. Lovely's just bad card design. Lovely not being able to respond to trap activations, yeah. Red screen? Hold on, I don't know what this does. Oh wow, that's hilarious. And it's a Red Dragon Archfiend card as well. Must pay 1,000 life points or it's destroyed. Target a level 1 tuner in your grave, destroy it. Special summon that target. Must be on the field to activate. I just feel like, you know, cards that make your opponent unable to interact, with your cards is a bit annoying. I'll say that. Tenpai Killer, yeah. And if they try to like to feather dust it, if they try to feather dust it, you know, you can just protect with the Resonator in the grave. Yeah, with this thing. Hey. Bro's just getting down to so low on life points. And he just has more freaking counter traps. Jesus, 8 life points. And he just gave up after that. That is hilarious. Alright. And here we go with Shadow. Which ones did I not watch? I think I watched this one. I think. I want to say I watched this one, but I'm not sure. I'll watch this one against Shining Sark and Rumble Protection also, yeah. I'm checking to see which ones I didn't, to see if he told me which ones I watched or didn't watch. 2 replays, the other 2 I didn't watch. I don't know which ones they were. But I know I didn't watch this one. I think I watched this one. So this is Voiceless Voice, and you're going second. Yeah, I know I watched that one. And I think I watched the one against Tenpai. That's one I think I watched. I do not know. I think I did. Cause I think I did. So I'll watch these middle 2. Well, 3. Since, I watched 3 from everyone else who had them. Yeah, I want to watch this one since she went second against Voiceless Voice. Didn't want to leave without Shadow not being around. That's mod. Well, at least you still getting the spell counter. Max C, but now you got the negate for now you have the negate for Skull Guardian. And you have knowledge. Ash, okay. Line of the Light Charmer. They never know how the deck works, yeah. Right into Celine. And now you can search Endymion, right? That's what you're going for? Yep. You just negate your Jackal King if you stop dash, yeah. Surprise actually waited for Endymion, though he didn't wait for Endymion's effect, he waited for Endymion's activation. And he surrenders after that. No more hand traps in the deck. He just Ash. His only hand traps is Ash and Max C. Really? Well, he had Droll, but it didn't matter at that point. Oh. Well, he can go get fucked because he's playing Summon Limit and there can be only one. So yeah, he can go get fucked. And then let's watch this one against Shining Sark. So nothing you couldn't do against you after that? Yeah. Yeah, access code would have been more than enough for game. Yep, Ash, bait, good. Now you can use Blue Boy to search your spellbook spells to activate Servant again. Really good top deck. Yeah. And now you can summon, now you have Endymion and Jackal King out before making Electromite. I had a brain fart for a moment there. They always say to hit Ash and it works only half of the time. Yeah. I mean, but with my luck, usually when they Ash Servant, it always freaking ends up, like, 90% of the time, it ends up being detrimental to me. Yeah, hit Servant with Ash. No, sometimes it's even funnier when I know they have Ash, because I use like Upstart, and their field lights up and they don't use on anything else. Sometimes, if I get the chance, I'll get 6 spell counters on Servant. Then I'll activate her. They Ash and then just immediately activate her again. It's just so hilarious. Oh, really? Going for Feather Duster, that's fine. Thanks for the spell counters. You was expecting Droplet? Yeah, definitely. Another one? There isn't another Endymion in your deck. What? Everindy was banished by desires. Oh, Endymion card. I was confused for a second. Every other Endymion card, aside from, yeah. Okay, I get you. Up, Endymion's about to nuke the field again. Yeah, nothing to search with Mastery, yeah. And that's game. How can Master Cerberus get 18 spell counters after being stolen with none? What do you mean? Like, just... I mean, he gains 2 spell counters for every spell that's activated on the field, so... Technically, if you and your opponent are playing spells, it shouldn't be too hard for him to gain a lot of spell counters. But yeah, that's definitely gonna do it for this week. He didn't activate any. My win-to-loss ratio today was definitely worse than Monday and Tuesday, or Monday and Wednesday. Like, I think I had more losses today than Monday and Wednesday combined. Or maybe just as much. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I had more losses today than Monday and Wednesday combined. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lost 8 out of my 15 duels. So like roughly half of my duels I lost. But hopefully next week will be a bit better. But you know, again, that's just how it goes with Master Duel. Sometimes the game just likes to screw you over for the day. But I hope you all have a good weekend, and I will see you all back here on Monday. Peace.